Hello. It's been, gosh, I think it's been at least 3 weeks since I've done a chronic warrior illness video. And the only reason it's been that long is I actually had some really good days in there, and I've been super busy with family and stuff like that. So this stuff got kind of put on the back burner. Hang on. I have a little extra time tonight, and I'm actually really sick today, so I figured I better get one done. I've been having today's just a day of I don't know, a lot of neurological stuff. Some stomach issues too. But I'm having a lot of weird motion or movement type of stuff, and tics and spasms, and even body temperature control issues, regulation issues. And I was actually talking to my caregiver earlier, and I live in a small town in North Dakota, and a lot of bad things and just traumatic events happened to me here in this town. And with my neurological disorder, FND, it's a functional neurological disorder, a lot of the reason patients with FND get FND is because of trauma, and which I don't doubt at all that that's the reason why I acquired it. It's the reason why my brain decided to just do its own thing and not, listen. But I acquired FND, and I'm pretty sure through trauma. That's even what 2 of the neurologists had said. They think it's from trauma as well. But this little town that I live in, I've had a lot of the trauma happen to me from this little town. And we went for a cruise tonight. We just, in the evenings we like to go for a little cruise, just listen to music or chit chat and just drive around the town. Each time I do that, I'm happy to get out of the house a little bit, because that doesn't happen that often. But at the same time, we go for these cruises in the evenings, and I get really, really sad and down, and I feel very trapped in this town for a lot of reasons. Unfortunately, I would like to pack my things and move, because I don't want to be around the trauma all the time anymore. I'm trying to heal from that. I'm trying to manage my illnesses, and with stress, anxiety, and trauma and stuff like that, those things just make your illnesses worse. We've already established all that. So the best thing to do is try to eliminate stress, get help for your anxiety, use all your tools that you can for these types of things. And if something was traumatic for you and you're trying to heal from it, obviously you want to get the hell away from it, You want to get as far away from the person or the place or the thing, whatever it was, as you can. So in my case, I can't. I have 2 daughters with my ex-husband. They all live here in this small town in North Dakota. And the one daughter, she's 17, and she graduates at the end of the year, or the end of 2025. And my other daughter, she is an 8th grader. So I can't leave, because I don't want to leave her. That would hurt worse than probably anything else that I'm already going through. So I can't leave her. I gotta wait for her until she graduates, and then once both of the girls are graduated and move out of this town, excuse me, then I'm gonna get the hell away from here, as far away as I can. But unfortunately, I feel like a prisoner, because I am stuck here for the next 4.5 to 5 years, and it's really, really hard. I battle this stuff every single day, and some days I have pretty good days. It doesn't really get to me. I'm stronger, I'm more focused, but being sick and not really having many friends and not having very much family support, I don't have a lot of distractions from the things that bring me sickness and misery. So I try to do the best I can with distracting myself with my own things, like my music, my writing, my modeling, my art pieces, whatever I can. That doesn't mean it's not hard, though. I try my best. I try to use every tool that I've learned from every counselor, every neurologist, every doctor. I try to use all the tools that I have to make my life as enjoyable as it can be, considering the circumstances. But it is a constant job. It requires like 110% commitment and effort and all that stuff. It wears a person down. It's really, really hard. So, I haven't really, I'm having a bad day today. Yesterday was great. My family was over. We did a pumpkin carving party and it was so much fun. It's exactly what I needed. It was very healing and I was just happy all day long. You know, my grandkids were here. All 4 of my daughters were here. It was just, that's the kind of stuff that literally makes me feel almost normal again. And I love it. I love it so much. Those are the things that heal me. As soon as they left, I started getting sick. And honestly, I think I probably was already sick yesterday, but I had so much distraction all around me that I didn't let it get to me. I was chasing grandbabies and I was watching movies and we were carving pumpkins and had a big family dinner together, so it was amazing. And yeah, so the distractions are nice. But yeah, as soon as they left, then I'm just here in this big giant empty house. I have a huge house and it's just me and my caregiver most of the time. My 2 younger girls, they do come and visit me, but they reside at their dad's house. But I do get visits, regular visits, and they just will stop by every now and then too. And then my other daughter lives here in the small town and my granddaughter lives here. So I do have family that lives here that I do see on a regular basis, and it's great. Yeah, I have this gut feeling, and according to my research and all the facts that the doctors have told me, the neurologists, the counselors, all that stuff, I think if I can get away from this town and all the trauma that I've endured here, I might be doing so much better. Like, I could see myself, you know, making a 50 to 75% improvement. And to me, holy shit, that is a lot. There's times where, you know, I've made like a 20% improvement or something like that, and it just blows me away because I'm like, I feel so different, you know? I don't feel like I'm dying in that moment. And so it's really nice. I couldn't imagine if I was 50 to 75% better. And I say that because I've already come to terms with the fact that I am chronically ill and it is for the rest of my life. I'm okay with that. I don't know how okay I am with that, but I have accepted it. And I've worked really hard on trying to be okay with it. Like, you know, I'm still making plans for my future and stuff like that. And that's how I'm okay with it, because I'm going to continue to try to live as much as I can. Now, what was I just going to say? I have brain fog today and a lot of vision stuff, and my head's really hurting, and spasms and tics. They're not too bad right now. I notice I am having a lot of vocal spasms, which makes it hard to talk. But it's been that way like most of the day, so I just need to go ahead and work those vocal cords, you know. The most that'll happen is I'll sound like this. It vibrates, like goes up and down. It's kind of weird. It feels really weird too, because I can actually feel it going like that. So, but, yeah. This video is called No Escape, and it's not to be an absolute. It's just, at this moment, in my life, I feel like there isn't an escape. So I am trying to deal with everything around me as best as I can during my time that I am, stuck here for 4.5, 5 years or whatever that I'm stuck here. I'm trying to make it the best that I can. It's really, really hard, and if you have any advice for me, that would be great. I'm doing as much as I can, but if you have any new ideas, I'll definitely try it. That'd be great. I hope all of you are doing okay, feeling good as well as you can, and living your life and still finding joy in your life, and getting to have really, really happy moments, and being supported and loved by everybody you love. I hope that is happening for you in your life. My girls and my grandkids are my entire life, and they do a pretty good job of keeping me busy still and distracted and stuff. So they're my saviors, literally. They save me. I have a new song that's going to be coming out in the next 2 months, I believe. And I wrote this song. This song actually was a poem that I wrote, and it's called Prisoner. And I wrote it, obviously it's me basically bleeding all over this piece of paper, just everything I feel, think. It's a very deep song. It's called Prisoner because I feel like I am a prisoner to my sadness, my madness, my illness, the person I'm in love with that doesn't love me back. It's all of that. I'm a prisoner to all these things. And so I turned the poem into a song, and it's an absolutely beautiful song, and I cannot wait to release it. I think I'm going to be releasing it in December. Super excited. This is probably one of the most beautiful, deep type of lyrical songs that I've ever written. A lot of my other songs are about love, or they're very sexy type, like sexy pop type music, like Britney Spears or Madonna or stuff like that. That's just kind of my thing. That's the music that I really enjoy. I love to write though, and I do write a lot of poetry, and I'm going to be starting to try some new genres for this new year. So I won't just be strictly pop music. I'll be doing more R&B, alternative, even a little bit of metalcore. So if you're like a heavy rock or a light metal type of fan, you might like some of the new music I have coming. Yeah, I'm really excited to share Prisoner with everybody. I think a lot of people could relate. I know even like when I read the poem over and over, I'm just like, holy shit, I wrote that. Because it's, I was blind writing, basically. It wasn't even my brain necessarily writing, it was my heart, just pouring my heart out on this piece of paper. And it turned out so beautiful, and I can't wait to share it. And it's a nice change from my sexy pop music that I do, so I just want to show a lot of my fans, or even people that are wanting to be a fan, that I do have some depth to me. I'm not just I don't just write sexy pop songs. I do write stuff about life and, trial, tribulations, and loss, and all the things in life that are very relatable and that do matter. So I'm excited to share all that. Other than that, I didn't have a lot to say. I just wanted to touch base and let you all know that I'm still here. I'm still fighting. I leave for Michigan on November 17th. I'll be going to University of Michigan for some appointments and stuff, and hopefully they'll be able to come up with a plan for me, like as far as therapies or treatments or just anything that could help get me stable. That's what we're hoping for. Fingers crossed. Oh, the whole time. And yeah, so I've pretty much exhausted all the efforts here in North Dakota that I can. I mean, I'm still kind of doing some of the stuff, some physical therapy, like stuff like that. Yeah, so I'm actually going to stop there. I do feel a seizure coming on, so I'm gonna stop. I love you all. I hope you're doing very, very well, and I hope to have another video up in the next couple of weeks. All right, take care. Bye.